Well, hey there, folks. It's Jimmy Stewart here, hoping this is finding you all doing well. In today's video, we're going to take another deep dive back into the 40th anniversary of the Cordially album right here. Today's video is going to be on a particular track on side A, number 3, and it's called Cats Don't Grow Antlers. Yeah, I know. As always, there's a story with every song, and on this particular song, I have to admit, I was out to sea. I was in the Mediterranean on a 6-month med cruise. This is 1977. I've already transferred off the Nimitz, and now I'm on the USS John King, DDG-3. Yeah, it's an old destroyer. Anyway, out to the med cruise we were. 6-month cruise. My bass player in the band wrote me a letter. Now remember, back in those days, folks, it was before the cell phone. We didn't have FaceTime and all that kind of good stuff. When you communicated, you wrote letters. And my bass player wrote me a letter saying, hey, Jimmy, how's things going out there? He was back in the States. I was out to sea. And he was wondering how my writing was going. And I told him I'd written some songs. And he said, write me a song. Do me a favor and write me a song. And call it Cats Don't Grow Antlers. You think you can do that? And I went, Cats Don't Grow Antlers. Okay. All right, Ron, let me see what I can do. So on that cruise, that's when I wrote this particular track. Again, it was the summer of '77. And I was up for the challenge. I said, okay, I can write a song called Cats Don't Grow Antlers. And that's what I did. So it's more of a tongue-in-cheek type of track. Didn't really have a lot of meaning to it outside of, I kind of wrote it on the third-person perspective, me telling everybody about how, you know, everybody thinks that they know everything, but they don't know this. Cats don't grow antlers. Ice cream has no bones. And that's the basis of the track. Now, the track itself is a kind of a fun little blues-type track. So the song is just a basic blues track with a couple of little things. We start with a flat going up to the A and a sharp going back to the A. So it's like a... And I wanted that kind of like that jazz type of drum sound, that, you know, like the old stripper stuff from the 50s and 60s, I guess you could call it. And then you get your standard... start and stops. Okay, in the middle it does a bit of a modulation, and it takes us up to the E, so that we do that little jam, the middle 8 or the middle 16, I guess you would call it. Does that pause and goes back to that drum piece. So that's basically the song. Again, the lyrics are tongue-in-cheek. You might know everything. You might think you know everything, but what you don't know, I'm going to tell you. And it's cats don't grow antlers. Ice cream has no bones. And then that lovely ending piece. Kittens are nice because they chase off your mice, but they just don't grow antlers. And that little slide down. And that's the song. All right, so I gave you the story of how the song was written. Let's have a listen to the track. Again, this is track number 3 on side A. It tracks in at 3 minutes, 27 seconds. It's Cats Don't Grow Antlers. Let's have a listen.
Think of me as a normal guy. I'd never steal wrong. Believe me, I'm no idiot. Although I wrote this song, I learned a lot inside such a shorter time. All facts I can recall. Here's some news for all of you who think you know it all. Cats don't grow antlers. Ice cream has no bones. Pretty things when wedding rings don't make babies on their own. There was a time not too long ago they thought the world was flat. Sailors sailed the seven seas with no chance of coming back. Then one day it happened. They learned the world was around. Hit the news, expressed their views of what they said they found. They said cats don't grow antlers. Ice cream has no bones. No, it don't. Pretty things when wedding rings don't make babies on their own. Rock on now. Cats don't grow antlers. Well, I'm not trying to influence the fact you can't deny. Eyes may begin to smolder and our bodies become older, and someday we all must die. So live your life to the fullest. Let your time slip away. Should then learn. It's now your turn to listen to what I got to say. Cats don't grow antlers. Ice cream has no bones. No, it don't. And kittens are nice 'cause they chase up your mice, but they just don't grow antlers.
Okay, so you heard the song. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a kind of a neat little ditty. Again, written on a bet, not really a bet, but on a challenge from my bass player back in 1977. You know, the interesting thing to this, though, and I just found this out, not that I just found out the story, but I found out the time frame. Now, it is similar to like Graham Nash, when Graham Nash was challenged to write Just a Song Before I Go. The biggest difference, I think, in that whole thing was that, you know, that was a challenge and a bet from Graham Nash's drug dealer, driving him to the airport. And mine was from my bass player when I was out to sea serving the country. So there's a couple of differences there. But in similarity, because the year was 1977 when Graham Nash did that, and the year was 1977 when I wrote my song. So Graham, great track. I always loved that particular song. If he's watching the channel, Graham, you know, this is my version of the same type of thing from 1977. So we have that commonality. Very, very close, I guess, right? Yeah, not really. I'm much nicer looking than Graham Nash is, so we have that too. Okay. Anyway, both written in 1977, different circumstances, but kind of a unique type of way to compare those particular tracks. All right, folks, so we're on the road this week. So I am getting busy getting ready to go. We're going to head down to Virginia. We're going to the Roots Music Festival, Red Wing Roots Music Festival. I think this is their 9th year or something like that. So we heading down there, listening to some music. If you are in the area and you're heading to that same place, stop on by, say hi. Would appreciate you stopping in. So we're going to call it a day for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed episode 5 of the deep dive of the Cordially 40th anniversary album. Little story behind Cats Don't Grow Antlers. So until next time, folks, it's Jimmy Stewart saying so long. Take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. And we'll talk to y'all again very, very soon. Bye-bye for now. Kittens are nice because they chase off your mice, but they just don't grow antlers.